This is kind of in the theme of like October. The main thing about October is probably the introduction to fall and Halloween, obviously. It's been a while since I actually sat down and did a video. If I'm gonna sit down and do a video, it's probably going on my main channel. And we all know my main channel is fucked, but y'all know me, I can't just give up on nothing. I can't. Not saying that I won't in the future, but we're gonna try one more. I ain't gonna say we're gonna try one more time, but we're gonna try again, man. We're gonna see what we can get here. Y'all say y'all been getting notifications, but I don't know if it's the truth or not. Since we're in like the spirit of Halloween and stuff, not really. We're getting kind of close. It's kind of too late to say we're not getting too close. But since we are in that spirit, and since I just talked about like one of my fears, I thought it would be only right to make a video talking about my top 3 biggest fears. I ain't gonna say nothing that can be easily like avoided or nothing. These are gonna be like my top fears, like the shit that bothers me the most, the deep shit. And it's probably not gonna be like anything like extraordinary or anything like too subtle. It's gonna just be plain old simple fears from inside. Now some of these may not make sense, but I'm gonna try my best to make sense of them. These are ranked, so it's going like 3, 2, 1, and 1 being my biggest fear. So y'all don't know which ones bother me the most and which ones don't. Number 3, and this one would be number 1 for most people if you really think about it, but this one is number 3 for me. Number 3 is losing my ability to see or hear. Those 2 things, I live my whole life with them, and the last thing I would want to do is lose the ability to see or hear, because most of everything that I enjoy involves those things, like playing the game or sometimes doing YouTube. I need to be able to see and hear in order to put a video together. I mean, I can easily go by peaks when I'm editing, but then again, come on now. I need those 2 things. And why they would be a fear for me is because like I feel like I would be devastated without being able to see or hear. Like, I thought at first I was going to just say just like going blind, not being able to see at all. And I don't mean like being able to see far away. I mean like not being able to see at all. Like everything is like my vision is gone. I've been watching some videos on YouTube lately about these kids talking to blind people. I wouldn't want to live that way, man. To be honest. I'm sure they got their ways of adapting from losing their sight or not being able to see. But me personally, I feel like it would be very hard for me. Especially with living as long as I live with being able to see and hear. Number 2, the second biggest fear of mine is a mental asylum. Now I know this kind of sounds like kind of weird how I just asked y'all like about Outlast and everything, and then I say a mental asylum will be scary to me. It's not scary to the fact like I don't trust nobody here. It's like scary as in like being like having to be in one alone. That's what I mean. No orderlies, no guards, no doctors, nobody that I know there. Like just me by myself in a mental asylum with all the patients. I would be terrified, bruh. Like honestly, that is one of my biggest fears. Like not no haunted house, not no ghost girl. I mean just being in a mental asylum, even with people that work there. That shit would be scary as fuck to me. I don't know why. And I mean like the protagonist of Outlast, like being in that situation. Or even not even in that situation, just being there, period. That shit would like scare the fuck out of me. And number 1, now this one is like my biggest fear ever. And I would never want to go through this. I would never want to put nobody through this. And that's being stuck in a place where I cannot move. And I don't mean like being paralyzed or nothing. I mean, just imagine you're crawling through like a vent. Just bear with me. I know you wouldn't be crawling through no vent. I know I wouldn't be crawling through no vent, but just bear with me. Let's say you're crawling through a vent and the vent gets smaller and smaller, and now you're stuck in the vent, but you cannot move. Like almost kind of like buried alive, like being claustrophobic. Like being stuck in an area where like you're so enclosed that you cannot move and possibly being left there. I guess you could kind of say buried alive for me, but being stuck in a place where I cannot move, or being like stuck in an area where claustrophobia would be like going going crazy. That's not my number 1 biggest fear. Like say, just it makes sense. Like say I'm crawling through somewhere. I say crawling because that's the only way you'll be able to move in a tight spot for real. Say I'm crawling in like an area and the ceiling is enclosing on the top, something like that, and not squishing me, but going so small to the fact where I cannot move. That's like my biggest fear ever. And if I ever were to be put in a situation like that, I don't know how I would be able to mentally pull myself together, to be honest with y'all. Now, I know these wasn't like no crazy fears like heights or clowns or nothing crazy like the typical shit. This is just like shit that fucks with me a little bit. Now, I got deeper fears, but honestly, there's no way I can pull those up and actually be able to put them in words, if you know what I mean. There's no words for like your deepest fears. And if it is, then that means you're not simple as an insult, but you're a simple person. Simple as that. But yeah, man, I would ask y'all what y'all fears are, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get any comments, so I don't want to look stupid. Probably gonna be like one person that replies. So I'm gonna leave this video where it is. If you are nice enough to leave a comment telling me what your fears are, that would be alright. I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be cool. Give it a thumbs up if you even made it to this part of the video, or if you even got a notification, or if you're even deciding to watch this video for whatever reason. And yeah, we're gonna give this week a try, and I'm gonna see how the videos come out. If they come out worse, I'm done. But if they come out just a little bit better, or even a place where I didn't think they could go, I might keep going. It depends on how everything goes out. And yeah.